Hello, hello, hello. I actually hit live over here before I hit live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you guys can just give me a moment. Because oh wait, no, you know what? I think I did hit live. I did hit live over here. My bad. Haha. So hello, 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 everyone. Um, if you guys notice the title over on Facebook and YouTube, we are going to talk a little bit about this at everyone feature that is on Facebook and whether or not it truly is an annoying feature that you guys wish would go away, or is it helpful? Can it be helpful in your business? And if some of you are afraid to use it because others, or you have called it annoying when other people use it, but is it beneficial to your business if you have a Facebook group that's connected with your business? Why are you not using it? I would like to kind of dive into that and discuss that with you guys today because I had an experience with it. I tried it yesterday for the very first time, and then to see some of the comments, and I'm like, dude, I've never even used it before. Like, why are you coming at me all harsh? And I've never used it before. So is it that we become annoyed by it because others are, and we kind of lump even those who are using it for good reason into that whole category and not seeing the at everyone for what it is? So that's what we're going to discuss today, to talk about at everyone. Put me in, coach. I'm not sure who you are, so I don't just add random people. I'm not doing like the whole little battle thing. I thank you for watching the live though, but if you kind of stick around, I'll check out some of your content, and once I get to know you, maybe you can come on a live with me. But I don't just let anyone onto my live. So hello, Chantrell Franklin. How are you? All right, let's see who all is watching over here. Hello, hello, Incredible Wednesday. Hey, hey, hey. I thought you were in a meeting, girl. Hey, 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 incredible morning, incredible morning. Hey, just say, I'm not gonna put that on the screen, girl. Doesn't bother me at all. Lets me know when content is available. Okay. You know what? I forgot to change my privacy on Shakia Lavelle. So let's go and do that because I can't see certain names when it's like that. All right. Okay, let's go back over here. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys, thank you for letting me know you're watching, you're working and listening. Thank you for that. So I'm going to introduce myself, and then we're going to talk about a little experience that I had. And if you are using groups for your business, if you're trying to create a group that's going to be somehow connected to your business, things that you kind of got to understand about the whole Facebook thing and groups, and, you know, not automatically thinking that it's going to directly impact the success of your business and the amount of orders that you get, because I mean, it might just be working against you. All right. So I am Shakia, the professor of HS Inc. 365 LLC. We are the parent company of Silhouettes Anonymous. If you guys don't know, that basically means I teach Silhouette Studio. I am great at it. I've done a lot of amazing things within the program. I can make it do what it do, you know? And I like to share that with you guys and showing some of the designs that I have created. I've done that like in some of my free videos, but I've been doing this for 7 years. To really see what I do, you have to join one of my programs or one of my classes, such as like my 30-day training. I actually just did a live video in that group showing how I created the candy cane J from scratch in Silhouette Studio. And also like I have a group that's for those who are in my creative business and bachelor's and doctorate program, which that's going to open back up. So I have that one as well. So you guys over there, they kind of get to really see me in the Ink Zone, get to see me design and really kind of get into my brain how I like to design. And then we have the Honestly Speaking brand, which this kind of prompted this particular video. I was actually quite surprised at how many people said, like, you know, well, I'm gonna say it wasn't like it's a lot of, but to me, based off of who was on there, and then to see names where I've seen their names quite often before, it was surprising to me to see where they're like, oh, I didn't even know you sold products. Even if it's just one person, for someone to be in my group and not know that I sold Sublimation ink and paper. Like they thought I was just the information girl. Like they didn't realize that I had a product. That was very weird for me. Okay, all y'all keep. I'm gonna have to keep declining. Well, I'm not even paying attention. I'm not gonna worry about declining them. I just can just simply ignore them. But I was like, dang, like you're in my group, and I feel like I say it all the time that we sell sublimation paper that allows you to sublimate at 365 degrees as fast as 30 seconds. I think that I thought that was kind of crazy that I say that in every video. So now it had me wondering, well, are they actually seeing my content? Because I literally say this in every single video that, we also are the home of the Honestly Speaking brand. And you can find that shop.hsync365.com. With our sublimation paper, you can sublimate as low as 365 degrees, as fast as 30 seconds, and no butcher paper or no cover sheet is required. And then we have 365 Creative Academy, where we help you to unlock your creativity in a wide variety of classes. That's my standard intro. So I was like, man, how do they not know? And we even have questions to join our group that says, have you checked out our products? And I'm like, maybe I need to reword that so they understand exactly what it is that we sell. Or are they just typing in yes, whatever? I think, do I have multiple choice? Now I'm like, should I change that? Because how can you join my group that says, Honestly Speaking, sublimation paper, and you have questions that you have to answer, but they don't know what we sell? Like, that was kind of weird for me, right? But there were some people that were like, oh, don't use that at button. Oh my God, this is so annoying. And it was only I think 2 or 3 people that said it in one particular group. But I'm always seeing where others are saying, oh my God, this at everyone. This is so annoying. Why did Facebook create this? I wish they would take this away. And I kind of see those and I laugh at, kind of snicker at them. And, I'm just looking at that from the outside looking in, because I never really tried to utilize it, because I'm like, okay, well, I don't need to use that. I'm live all the time. Of course, my audience sees me. I'm always live. I'm always engaging. I'm always posting. I'm always commenting on something. There should be no reason why I have to use this at everyone feature. Man, was I wrong. Because it was a few people that said, I've never seen your live videos. They are in my group. I've never seen your live videos. I've never gotten notifications for it. This is my first time live. And I'm like, how in the HE double hockey sticks if you're in my group? So there is some benefit to it. Does some people abuse it? I've been on the end of where I felt annoyed with it, because I'm like, dude, this is what you tagged me in. Like, there is nothing important about this particular one. Like, you're just doing it, I guess, to try and build engagement, but you'll really run people away. Now, if I see the same person doing it a bunch of times, yeah, I'm just going to either remove myself from that group, because you're not even providing anything of value. Even if I there's some of them where they do it and I may have forgotten about their group, right? And I'll go in there and just kind of see, and I'm like, you're not even providing any real what's the purpose of this group? Like, there's nothing in here. So I've left groups that way. So then it starts to make me think, is the at everyone the issue, or are we in too many groups? Because the only people that can do it are the admins for that group. And if you join that group, why did you join it? Did you simply join it because someone invited you to it? Did you not really look to see what the group was about? Even if of course, sometimes you have to join it just to kind of see, but you chose to stay there. Did you scroll through it and see, is this really for me? Yes, so maybe, yes, no, maybe so. Should I just go ahead and exit stage left, because this isn't the environment that I wanted to be in? I don't see anything that's going to help me in my creative endeavors, in my business, whatever it is. It's not going to really help me. Why'd you stay in that group? Did you bother to look at who the admins were? Did you join a specific group based off of the owner of that group saying, hey, I have a Facebook group, whether it was on TikTok or you saw them on Instagram or Facebook. Hey, I have a Facebook group. So you went and you clicked on the link to join that group. So for any groups where you did that, where you chose to signed them or chose to join that group because you saw someone and they said that, hey, I have the group and you like their content, why would you not want to be informed when they're posting content? Because obviously, most of you guys don't have your follow button checked. You don't have the bell on so that you are notified. So if that is an option to where, hey, I'm here, I'm live. Remember, this is why you joined the group, is to see my content, and I'm live right now. And the person can only use it one time a day. Why is it an issue? So is it the group that's using it, or is it the feature in general? Or let's say you're in 20 groups and on any particular day, all 20 admins say, hey, I have some important content I want to at everyone. You're annoyed because your name keeps coming up, but it's for a reason. Why would you not want to see their content? If I will tell you why I get annoyed sometimes. I live on Facebook more so to help people, right? I am always answering questions. So a lot of times people tag me. I am a person where I say, if you have a question, tag me so that I can go and answer it. So for someone like me, where I'm telling people to tag me and I'm expecting tags to be help questions, or maybe even someone tagging me to recommend our product. Okay, I want to go and see that, and then I go and see it's something for, I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone because they might be watching my videos too. But I'm like, if it's something that's very, very random, it's like the least purposeful post that it could ever be, and it has at everyone. Why'd you have to alert everybody about this post? It's like that can become annoying, but that is my business is to be tagged. Like that's that's an expectation that I personally expect for my business. But for others, why is it? So I'm now asking, for anyone where it annoys you to see it and you go there and it's a at everyone that you were put in, why is that so annoying? Is it really a bad thing? OMG, I'm tuned in because I'm an admin in a group and thinking of leaving daily. Why? You're thinking of leaving daily because of the at everyone? Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live. Let's see. I think I've never used it. Yesterday was literally the first time that I ever used it. Literally. Because I'm telling you, I thought, man, I'm live all the time. Like, they got to be getting my notifications. And I mean, even now, I'm not impressed with the numbers that I am seeing right now. I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm broadcasting to 6 different places. My Facebook page, my Facebook profile, both of my Facebook groups, and 2 out of my 3 YouTube channels. And the numbers that I see are kind of sad. If I'm being totally honest, it is a little bit sad to see the way that these numbers are. Knowing that I'm streaming to that many places. So with me streaming to that many places, it's like, we're taught to catch your audience, be on every single platform. That's going to help your business. Well, I'm streaming to multiple places where those who patronize my business, where they are, but they aren't clicking. So how effective is it? How much truth is it to where, like when people are saying, be on all the platforms, that, expand your reach? I'm trying to expand my reach, but I'm at the mercy of how YouTube distributes this information, this live. I'm at the mercy of how TikTok distributes this live, at the mercy of how Facebook distributes this live video. I'm trying to tap into where people will see me. Okay, well, if you don't catch me in my group, you'll catch you'll catch the notification from my personal page, from my business page. Is it panning out? No. And maybe because people have said that, man, your algorithm sucks. No one's seeing my content. All right, well, we're going to put a feature in to where they can find you, because we're going to use at everyone. is it necessarily a bad thing for business owners? Because would you not, if you're in this for business, most of my audience are people who are trying to build a business. So it's always kind of crazy to me to see them complain about it, because it's usually somebody using app for their business. Why would you get upset at another business owner if they're trying to just build brand awareness? You decided to go into their groups. You decided to join that group. So why is it the way that group is being operated? If they want to use the at everyone, why go and express your annoyance versus just leaving the group? Maybe the time of day, but I can go and I can scroll to someone else's in the same time of day. They may have more people on it. So I don't really think it's a time of day thing. I didn't even know there's a notification bell here on TikTok. And that's one of the things that I know that I feel like I need to start incorporating more. But here's the issue with that, right? When you try to go and educate people and say, all right, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and, or hey, hit the notification bell. And try to tell people. Somebody may not have seen it when I did it on the live video. So I may have to do that in like every single video, right? And then you get the comments of, oh my God, you talk too much. It's too, and even if it's not there, people kind of feel that way. Cause I've been annoyed sometimes. I'm like, okay, can we I know I'll say I'm guilty of it, even though I know that I need to do it for business. It is a little bit different when you go to somebody else's platform. And especially if you're watching their content all the time, you kind of want to skip past it. A few people I love listening to, like their little jingle, like Gay Babe TV. I used to sing it every time I listen. After a while, look, I don't need to see the intro. I don't need to sing the theme song. Let me go ahead and just jump ahead. I used to do the same thing for TV shows, singing the Family Matter theme song, but I love DVR and all that stuff now because I can skip past the theme songs. Like, let me just get to the show. So I get it. But sometimes you do have to let people know. I tell people about stars. Some people never knew about stars and the fact that there's like this little thing it's only on our Facebook page. So if you're watching me from Shakia Lavelle, if you're in a group, you can't share if you're in a group. You can't leave me stars if you're watching in the group. You can't leave me stars if you're watching from Shakia Lavelle. But you can if you're watching from Sillaholics Anonymous. If you're watching on YouTube, you can do a super chat. But of course, if you're watching from Facebook, there is no super chat. So because I broadcast to several places, I would have to like literally address each feature from each one. And no one wants to sit there and listen to 10 minutes of me trying to tell you how to give me money, or it's just kind of weird, like with that. So I clicked it now. I thank you for clicking that. By the way, I ordered the chip resetter from you. Thank you. Your video and product saved me from buying another machine that I don't have the money for. I'm glad it helped you. Yay. When you act everyone, it brought people on that really need your help, but didn't know you were here to help. I mean, it did. That's what I'm saying. Like, I realized last night how helpful it can be. But at the same time, when I have a profile where people who I see, okay, Shakia Lavelle is, if you look at it, it says Shakia the Professor. This is my professional persona on Facebook. To where I mean, of course, I've still shared stuff like when we go to the games and stuff like that. You guys have seen my personal life. But if I want to let my hair down, I don't want to really see any content that's about business, or I don't want to answer if I don't want to answer a message and someone asking me a help question, I don't want to be bombarded with business. I have my other one where I can kind of be free, right? So everybody that is a friend on Facebook is someone that is in business, or trying to build a business, or some type of just crafter or creator. So when I see the majority of my friends, which is truly my audience as a business owner, when I see them complaining about it, I'm like, well, shoot, I don't want to be amongst those, the ones they're complaining about. So I did not use it. But last night, I'm like, man, y'all might get sick of me, because I think I'm going to use it at least twice a week. At least twice a week. I don't mind it that way. I don't have to tag everyone individually that we don't have to tag individually when they go live. Exactly. Before Facebook started to mess with the algorithms, I would always see when you popped up live. Not anymore. I have to set up my notifications to catch you. But it shouldn't be like, and then I've seen that one, right? So let's kind of address that. Let's break that one down. When people say I have to turn on the notifications, why would you not want to? Why would if someone has information that you want, why would you not want to guarantee that why would you want to guarantee that there's an 83.65% chance that you would see their content by turning on the notifications? Why would you leave it to chance for Facebook or YouTube to decide, or even TikTok to decide if they want to show it to you? If it's somebody and you want their information, you find their content to be valuable, why would you not want to turn on your notifications and not feel like, well, I have to turn it on just because of the algorithm? When there's people that I want to follow, as soon as I go and I go and I make sure I turn on notifications because I want to see what's the next thing that they're going to post. When it's people that I'm so used to seeing, if I don't see a post from them, Tabitha Brown, if for some reason I don't see something, I'm going to her page. I know good and darn well Auntie Tab don't posted something. So I will literally go and I will search her page. How many of you guys search for the people who you love and you support? They know they're going to have something for you. Or especially for my content, I'm always dropping gems and doing helpful things and Q&As. How often do you guys search Shakia Lavelle? Honestly speaking. Or search the Facebook, just go to the group to just see what information was there, to see if I commented on somebody's post and it might help you because you had that same question. Are you actively seeking out? We keep saying, oh, there's no information out there. People don't want to help. I see those comments all the time. No one wants to help, and there's this and there's that. But most of you guys are not actively seeking the help that you desire for your business. It's there for you. Are you searching for it? Or are you just waiting for it to drop in your lap when Facebook or YouTube or TikTok decides to put it on your timeline? I check TikTok twice a day in case I missed a notification from you. Oh, and see, I need to do better with posting. I don't post regular content. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be straight up 100. I put a lot of pre-made content just to get to 1,000 followers so I can go live. I thrive in live videos, but with TikTok, you don't get the playback of it. But I thrive in live videos. So I have to get better about posting content. But contrary to what anyone tells you, posting content, even they tell you, oh, you can make it easy, you can batch content. That's a bunch of bullshit. It still work. That is extra stuff that is not guaranteed to bring you in money. People want to just see people go. That's what they want to go in there and see. They listen to this because my husband tells me, how many times you listen to the sound? I'm not watching the same video. I click on the sound and I want to see who else did. I want to see who else actually go and did the video. I kind of compare. Oh, they did really good. They killed that, whatever. And I'm literally watching people do the same thing. I'm like, I just watch it just for that. If there's a couple people who I watch and they reenact like Medea, like pieces from the Medea play. So if it's a sound I really like and I like that part of the movie, I'll click on the sound and I'll look at what other people, like who else did something to that particular sound. So I'm listening to those sounds over and over and over again. That's what I go on TikTok for. I don't necessarily, unless like I'm bored, I watch like other people like do their tumblers or do stuff like that. I might kind of come across something that's like so was that Sunday? Oh, Street Poet 1125, what's her name? Had me in there darn near in tears. Like that felt like that meant God sent me there. I was like, oh yes, God, I needed that. But I go on there for entertainment. So I've never really like put a lot of emphasis at least into TikTok as like for my business. It's entertainment for me. Business wise, places where people can replay them, places like Facebook and YouTube is what I use for business because I know that my customers and my audience is busy and they may not be able to watch it all the time. So I rather put content where it is replayable from the live video, because when you record, you have to, like, they're saying people want quick content. Sometimes people will record and you got to go in there and you got to edit that thing down. One of the people that I watch, is it Therese, right? Is it yes, it says his name. He goes and it's like based like he's talking to himself. I can only imagine like him playing two different roles. You have to set that up, and you have to have really great acting skills, because you got to set your camera up to record you doing all of the parts, all of the breaks. So you're saying your part, and then you have to like almost like play it in the back of your head what your response is supposed to be, to give you either enough time to it, or they might just run it together. And then you have to literally set the camera up in another position to record the other side of it, which is still you, and you have to change clothes to be able to do that. So you're going to go and you're going to do that, and then you have to be the director for it, to say, okay, look this way, do this, do that, or whatever. You had to be the screenwriter, because you had to write. That's a script. That skit is a script. So you got to write that out, and then you got to edit that ish down. Who got time for all of that? Even when I see, what's her name? Oh God, she does party stuff. Ivy, God, designs by Ivy, something Ivy. Like lately, she's been doing a lot of the content with her miniature letters as ornaments. I've recognized the fact that, okay, those are the same ones, and she's doing it in a way to where I'm just going to repurpose this content and just show them from different angles, show just one part in this video, show one part in this one to this short sound. So doing it that way, but guess what? For each one of those sounds, you still have to edit it down. If it was all in one video, you still got to click on it and you got to move that to that part. That takes up time. It still becomes a job. It still becomes work. That's not guaranteed to make you money. I don't like pre-recorded. I don't like, and I say pre-recorded, I don't like edited videos. That's, y'all gonna get what you get with these live videos. If you got to go back through it and leave yourself timestamps. I used to worry about timestamps. And I just asked myself, why do I have to worry about timestamps for a Q&A? If you're watching it and you wanted to go back to that information, it shows you the timestamp. You can go and put the time, and when you come back to it, you left a comment that helps my engagement, I must say, but then you can click on it and go to the section that you want. But that y'all are wanting the content creator to do everything. You want them to provide the information, and you want a timestamp. That takes away time from other things that's going to make us direct money. Because just contrary to what you guys think, doing these contents and doing these videos don't pay all the bills unless you've made that your job. If you have other things that you do outside of content creation, you're never going to do enough to where content creation is actually going to make you money. I don't care what nobody tells you, unless content creation is your business. I've been watching your lives for years. Love your stuff. Love your stuff. I watch on, I guess it was supposed to be something else. You watch on other platforms. There are some groups that started out as helpful, informative, but there are multiple admins and everyone is selling something. So at some point, do you stay for that one part? Like once they get to that, what do you do as the person who has the ability to stay or leave? Do you leave or do you not leave because you feel like you're going to be missing something? If the group dynamic has changed from what you originally joined for, what keeps you from just leaving the group? If I see it and don't want to go, I don't, what's the problem? Exactly. And so now, like with me doing it and seeing how helpful it was to my platform, which I want, you know what? All right. Some people are going to be upset because I did it yesterday. I don't know. I don't want to waste it for this live because you only can do it one time per day. So even as an admin, if you plan to do a bunch of content, right, you have to be very strategic in when you use that at button because you can only use it once a day. You can't. That's the thing. I'm like, you can't. The people can't even use it like a bunch of times a day. You can only use it once per day. So you got to be very strategic about when you use it. I did get an at everyone from the same person 3 days in a row for something that had nothing to do with the content in the group. That was definitely annoying. See, when people abuse it, and it kind of, oh my God, my ear is itchy. I can see where that can really become annoying. It's almost like the one bad apple spoils the bunch, because now you're just like super annoyed because of that one person. That's what I'm saying. You can't. I was hoping that people wouldn't like, they would see like, oh dang, Shakira used at everyone. All right, and not, but someone just straight up said it. Don't start. Oh my God, don't start using this at everyone. I've never even seen your name. So you've never posted in my group. So how can you be upset about this at everyone, as if like, oh, you're just a loyal follower and supporter. You watch my content. Girl, I've never even seen your name pop up. So what's the problem? I didn't get a notification. I have them on for you. Oh, wow. And I can't really, and that's the thing with StreamYard, I can't even see who that is. And I was just talking about that in the other group. I would have to go figure out which group you posted that in to even see the name. So Shani D says she turned that feature off. Is it worth turning it off to miss out on notifications from content that you? So I'll say I'm new to it. When you turn it off, can you turn it off per group, or do you have to just turn that feature off on Facebook altogether? Because now you take the risk of missing valuable information. So that's probably why you weren't on my live last night when I added everyone, because you don't turned it off. And so now it's like, is it really beneficial? Because most people are just turning it off completely, and you're missing purposeful at everyone's. I think when people come on at random times, it's early in the day, they don't get as much people watching than someone that has regular times and people plan to watch. I mean, that can be true, but then I've seen others where it's just kind of like random and there still is it really is just in how the algorithm is put out there, because there are times where, I mean, the numbers are amazing and then sometimes it's not. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock is around the time like when I go live. I've done some, and I mean, the numbers are great. And then there are times where there just isn't. It also depends on like how many lives I did back to back. I'm never going to be one that's going to go and plan out. Like, I'm sorry, I don't get paid for that. The only thing that I'm going to plan out and set a time for is for things that y'all are paying money for. I don't get paid for this. Like, you don't get paid for it, especially if I end up doing it where it's not on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to connect with people no matter where they follow me at. Everyone doesn't know about my YouTube channel. So I know for me, as far as like my content and my business specifically, I know that I'm never going to go and just try and schedule things out, because that is a lot of freaking work to do that. And I know people that plan it out and they still don't get the views. So I'd rather just be random. Hey, if you catch me, catch me. If you want structure, pay me. That's my thought process at this moment. But I bet they're going back watching you afterwards because of your knowledge. They probably are. Hello. Why did you have to be right cricket reg? Wait. What? Wait, why did you have to be? Oh, maybe should have brought a Cameo versus Cricut Design Space. So you don't buy Cricut Design Space. You purchased a Cricut and you use Cricut Design Space. But now I kind of realize you got I guess there's a red light of death when it comes to a Cricut. Right. Otherwise, what's the purpose of being in the group? Exactly. I rather get notifications from you rather than most people because you share good information. Thank you. I have all my notifications turned on when it comes to your content, as you can see. Yes, because I see you over here on TikTok too. I personally don't look or search for anyone's content. If I need something, I will go search on YouTube when I need it, or check the subscriptions memberships that I pay for. But that's still okay. So you only look for them. So if you have someone that's offering free information and you enjoy their content, you're saying that you don't go look for their content, even though you find their content valuable. You'll only look for their content if it's under a subscription that you actually pay for. Because everyone doesn't kind of do that, but that's still, looking for it. So if you need something, you'll just search YouTube. So you're still going to search something. So you rather do a general search than if you are following someone that provides that information on a regular, you're not going to go look for their content specifically. You're just going to cast out a general net and maybe pick up someone else and not necessarily support the person who you're saying, I love your content. You're always valuable to me. I want to see if you have content on this. I guess that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. Why is it that that's probably the natural thing for a lot of people to do, is just to do a blanket, like just a general search, but you are connected with someone, you follow someone that has the information that you need. Why would you not seek out their particular content? I prefer live videos. Me too. I prefer live videos because any step that someone missed, you can go back and rewatch, or when you still don't understand something like point editing, etc. Y'all in this point editing, man, like what? If I want to do a point editing, but if I do a point editing one, y'all have to come in prepared to actually do it with me, not just watch it, because then you're still watching videos and you're not going to get it. But I keep seeing y'all in this point editing stuff. But if I do a one for specifically for point editing, y'all got to come in ready to actually edit points. I'm contemplating leaving the group, but they do sometimes offer things I'm interested in. So I'm torn. I wish the notifications would show a subject to decide whether to open the notice or not. Now we're talking. Because I think if everyone just complains about it, but no one's actually expressing what could make it better, then how does a company, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, if it's HSync 365, if someone had an issue with my content for like Miss Cheryl, I'm not saying you have an issue with Miss Cheryl, but like to get that feedback, I would watch more if it was a specific time frame. And even if I do a specific time frame, if you got some other ish to do, doesn't mean that you're going to stop what you're doing. Oh my God, Shakia's coming on at 10 a.m., 9 a.m. I can't do anything else. I'm going to be right there. That's not how it works, because life happens. And that's not the reason why I can't schedule. It's because life happens and I have to do different things. I get called. I'm running business, so I cannot schedule. My life is not just creating content. Those who that's a big part of their business is creating content. They can do that, but I personally can't, right? So, if it's a suggestion of, I would like to see these types of classes, like being very specific, it can help me as a business. Someone said, I like the straightforward, I think I can figure it out. I don't need to see beginner content. Will you have these same things in a manner that's not for beginners? Or is all of your content going to be for beginners, explaining it step by step? Because some people don't need step by step. So how do I separate that content where I can explain it step by step for the person that needs it, but the person that doesn't need it step by step, what can I do to where I don't necessarily lose them as a viewer? Because they're going to say, or does that help me know that I am here for beginners? Once you are no longer a beginner, my content may not be for you. And it is okay for you to seek out others who are going to do it at a different pace that may suit your needs better. But we don't know these things unless someone points them out. And it may seem like, okay, that's just one person, but you never know how many people are feeling that way. Others they may be feeling that way. They're just not expressing it. I'm very open and vocal about the things that I don't care for about Silhouette Cameo or Cricut. Maybe one day they'll see it and they'll consider, okay, well, if this is a person, they said this, it has to be, let me explore it, whether they make any changes or not, but someone vocalized it. So let me explore that. But I like that one. Like if it because it'll just say you were tagged in a post, but it would be helpful if it wasn't just you were tagged, in a post in this group, like it somehow gave you like whatever they put in the description, like you get that too. But I guess it won't do this, the description, because I don't think you can add in the description. You have to add, I think, in the comments. Again, I've never used it other than yesterday, and I did it in the comments. I only followed you for years on YouTube. Just got into Facebook more and started following your group. And that's boom. This is one of the reasons why I stream, because I never know. Like, I don't want to have to, if I have a Q&A, or if I have a class or a demo that I'm doing, I don't want to have to do that same demo and like one at a time on each platform. So that's why I like StreamYard, because I can stream to all of them at the same time, because I never know where my audience, like where they're finding me at. I know Miss Cheryl always says all the time, like I said, sometimes I'm going to do videos exclusively for TikTok. And she's like, but I don't want to join TikTok. I want to see your content. Man, now I got to get a TikTok just to get the content that you're only going to put over there. So it's like, I've considered doing that, like to force people. And that's what I did not like. I felt like I was trying to force people to subscribe or to follow me on all platforms, to where I'm only going to do this content on this platform. If you want to see me do this, it's only going to be on this platform. If you want to see me do this, it's only going to be here. So you have to follow me some everywhere. You have to join all my groups, because you never know where that content is going to be at. But then that can get annoying. Like, dang, I got to do all this just to find a video. So I'm struggling with that too. Like, y'all understand, like it's a lot to this, and you don't understand it until you're really into it, and you're at, especially the level that I am at with doing this. Can learn so much from the professor. Oh, thank you. So I always say at the beginning, so I have Silaholics Anonymous. Silaholics Anonymous is a Facebook page, a Facebook group, and a YouTube channel. And then Honestly SpINKing is a Facebook page, a Facebook group, an Instagram page, and a YouTube channel. And then 365 Creative Academy is only on YouTube. It's a newer channel. I didn't think about that, and I just did that. That is true. So maybe that's where I'll use it at. See, Acacia, girl, use in the exclusive groups. Duh, Shakia. And it's simple things like that, right? Because it's so many things that are on my brain, and I was thinking about it in general. And you guys may think like, okay, I have it all together, but there are things where like you guys will say stuff and it's like, man, that's a light bulb for me, because I'm being so serious. I was looking at the @ feature in general and not realizing that, okay, if it's an exclusive group, you're in this group because you paid for a class, or it makes sense to use it in the exclusive groups. I love you, girl. I love you. Girl, you rock. I really did not think about that. I have notifications on for those I want it for. It is a video that is repeated. I leave the video. Okay. But you know what? Some people say that they have my notifications on, yet they still never get my videos. I guess maybe if I do too many back to back or too many in a day, they won't get the notification. So it's good to have notifications on, but that doesn't always mean that you're going to get the notification. It just depends. Situation. 99% of my notifications are off, even on my phone. But then you just said you have notifications on for the people. Girl, that's confusing to me. Are you going to be having a Black Friday sale for classes only, not my products? Black Friday, I'm one that does not believe that there needs to be a sale for every holiday. I am not one that believes like I just have to be a part of this whole Black Friday craze, because I have a product that is useful all year round. I have a product that's available all year round. A lot of the times people will do sales for specialized items, or it's because like they're doing it for Christmas. Like, some, I just saw everybody putting their thing for their raffle tickets because they want these Jordans, they want these, and they have this whole thing where got them. I guess they gave them a picture to post because they got their raffle ticket to get these shoes. Companies go and they have limited supply. My husband one year, it wasn't like doing, I think he got a notification though. It was for a video game. There was a whole line and they had 3 of those in there. So to me, I don't like what Black Friday does or what it means, to where it's trying to have people, go crazy over a few items. You go and you pretend like, and you put these advertisements like you have all these things available and you're going to have all these customers come in. And I know for them, it's this whole thing of, well, I just want to get you in the store. I don't have a physical store. So what Black Friday was originally created for was to get people in the stores to buy. And even if you couldn't get these 3 items, well, hell, you wasted your gas. You're in the store now. You're going to buy something. For a website, okay, if those things are gone, it doesn't mean that they're going to spend time going through my online store. So what's the purpose of it? I feel like Black Friday is great for in-house. Cyber Monday was created because when it's online, it's whatever inventory you have available online. Now, some people may have doorbusters and they'll have it on there, and some people may decide to stay on there. But I know me as a consumer, if I went there, I missed a doorbust, it said it sold out. If I was going there specifically for a specific item and it sold out, I'm not about to spend time on it. And in the same way, Bigness, they're not putting everything on sale. And even if they do, it's not their products. Michael's may have a sale and it's like Cricut stuff, but Michael's did not go and create that sale. Cricut, the corporation said, hey, put our stuff on sale. They didn't have the Crayola stuff on sale just to have it on sale. The company Crayola. So that's the thing too. When we're doing sales, we're looking at like these big box stores doing it, but the big box stores don't own none of the stuff that's there. Those aren't there. So which is why sometimes you'll go and the same exact sale that you're going to see for an Epson printer at Walmart, you're going to see that same exact sale at Best Buy or at Office Depot or at Target, because Walmart didn't create that sale. Epson created that sale and told all of their vendors, hey, this is the sale that we want as a company for that particular product. We want it to be across the board. But when you're doing, and this is your business, there is no one else that's going to take that hit if it doesn't sell. That's all on you. So we all, as small businesses, think that we have to participate in this Black Friday thing, but it hurts us more than you really know, like trying to participate and trying to compete with them, because people already have an agenda. They already have a plan of the things that they want. People are sitting waiting. Okay, I need my raffle ticket. They didn't care the cost. They knew that they wanted those shoes. It's something that they wanted. Unfortunately, everybody's not going to go and clamor and say, oh my God, I'm waiting for this sale. Oh my God, I want that tumbler. Oh, when's that tumbler going to go on sale? Oh my God, I want that summation paper. When's that paper going to go on sale? Because guess what? You can buy my summation paper at a really great price all year long. I'm not going to take a hit, an unnecessary hit for a product that literally is available all year long. There's nothing exclusive about getting the paper. So I'm very smart in business, and I don't do sales just because the general market is doing them. And hopefully that, like, I know it's like a roundabout way, and some people are probably gonna say, well, Dan, you just actually have said, you could just said no. I'm also here to help other businesses. So my answers are not necessarily just like for me, because I help other business owners. If you've never thought about it that way, it's something that can help you. Yes, I could have given a simple, are you in Black Friday sale? No. Why'd I have to go and explain? Because my audience are other business owners. And if you've never understood why something's there, or like maybe because you're probably thinking everybody else having a sale, people keep telling me to have a Black Friday sale. well, dang, why is Shakia not? Or why would people? It's just understanding business. And some people don't think about those things until somebody points it out to them. So I could have gave a simple no, but I'm also here to help and to educate. And again, this is my professional view based on my business and how I see things. You may be someone that feels like, nope, Black Friday sales are going to work for me. I'm going to do them. I want to be able to get that revenue in. And if it's like, I think I mentioned it on the Blank Spots live video. And I said, if you're going to use it for marketing, if you are a new business and you're trying to build brand awareness and get your name out there, it may be worth it for you to do a sale for brand awareness. I don't feel like I really at this point need to. Now I do certain things because I know for businesses and stuff like that, like my classes, but my products, we have certain things that we do, but I'm not going to do like this whole entire site for, and then some people say Black Friday, but you literally run that same sale Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, whatever Sunday is, Cyber Monday, Tuesday, whatever. Like you're literally running these same ones. So you have your entire site on sale. You're not being very strategic about, okay, on this day, it's this, whether they have to come back and, it seems bad because like, oh, well, dang it, I got to come back just to get your ink on, like, okay, Friday is my ink sale. Paper's going to be on sale on Monday. I got to pay shipping twice. So when you have an e-commerce, it's different, which is why Black Friday was meant to get you in the store. Now, if you are in the South Florida area or you plan to travel this way, there actually will be some sales, some Black Fridays. But on my website, no, there will not be any Black Friday sales. I don't even know why small businesses do a Black Friday. Most people are checking for bigger company deals. Exactly. I'm not having a sale at all, plus no free shipping. I learned that from the best. The professor taught me. If they price right, they don't need your products to be on sale anyway. You already dropped your prices. Exactly. Especially for me. Hello. I know you like when I call you Miss Wood, but I like saying Miss Wood. Hi, Miss Wood. But yeah, wait a minute to that. But oh, look, I mean, the numbers kind of jumped a little bit there. I guess maybe the longer you stay on, but I'm not going to stay on past an hour. But that was just interesting for me. And I wanted to kind of just discuss it because I've never used it, but I am going to use it in our exclusive groups. I thank you for that. I just have to be very, like I said, you can only use it once per day. So I have to be very strategic in how I use it. Very, very strategic in how I use it. Actually, your paper, don't make me blush. She says your paper is exclusive because it's incredible. Don't make me blush. Thank you for that. She says that's it. I'm moving back to Florida. But yes, because especially when kind of people to come in, understand that we are doing in-person classes and stuff like that. I kind of want to do more of an open house, but like Shawnee said, most people are checking for the bigger companies. So if I try to do this Black Friday type deal, where even if it's an open house on Black Friday, it's going to be dead. Nobody check it. Like, look, Shakia, your website is open 24/7. When I need this paper for these orders, I can get it. But where I need to have my behind at is in this line at Best Buy because I need this video game. I need this specific toy this is on my kids' list. I need this specific toy. I don't want to go and it's sold out. They can't make anymore, but so I can get it before Christmas. I need this. Girl, I love you, but what I'm not about to do is spend my good old Friday or my good old Thanksgiving evening up in your spot. I'm going to holler at you, girl, on Saturdays. Maybe most of them probably won't even shop Saturday through Monday because y'all probably going to be in these people's stores. And that's okay because I plan to be in these people's stores. So it's so hard as a business owner because if you're working this and you're trying to do all this stuff and you're trying to create all these things, when did you leave yourself time to participate in some of the Black Friday stuff? I need a new vacuum. I go and get practical stuff. I'm waiting for Black Friday because I need to see if somebody gonna have a sale on a convection oven, because in HQ we don't have an oven for me to make tumblers. So I kind of have to print them here and then take them back home to put them in the oven because we don't have a convection oven here. I'm waiting for Black Friday for that. That's on my list. Couple Black Fridays, I wanted stuff like vacuum cleaners. I was a housewife, I went and I knew that what's some things that don't ever go on sale? The little cake things. I'm about to say Minute Maid. That is not their name. What's the name of them people? KitchenAid. They're mixers. Oh, they always have some real good sales at Black Friday because some things are expensive. So they have the one that's kind of like a mid-grade one, because you can get the real cheapy KitchenAid, or you can get like the real expensive one. They got like a real mid-grade one that's always on sale. And I got one of those and got like all the accessories, because any other time I would not have gotten all those accessories, but they had like a really good sale and literally everybody had it. Best Buy had it. This person had it. And I rushed to get it from Best Buy. And then I was mad because I went on another website and I was like, oh, they had Walmart had the exact same deal. I know you lying. After I done sat here dealing with these crazy people thinking that it was exclusive to Best Buy. And this is how I realized that it's the big companies that set these sales. Best Buy don't set these sale prices. Walmart don't set these prices, because a few years ago when I first got my KitchenAid, I rushed because I'm going through Best Buy, and only to realize that Walmart had the exact same one, and Walmart is right by my house. You won't get me again. I ain't got no babies. I'm planning on getting stocked up for the upcoming year on business supplies. Exactly. Now, if there was some people doing some Black Friday deals for that, like I'm going to need people like Global Industrial. Go ahead and have a Black Friday deal so I can get me some boxes. Maybe stuff like that. If people really did shop for Black Friday stuff like for their businesses, I would be more inclined to say, okay, I want to do it for business owners. But I understand that Black Friday really is early Christmas shopping for most people, and not for business. If more people put business things on their Christmas list. If you work at a corporate job right now, you work a regular job, y'all doing Secret Santa. How many of you guys put gift cards to places for business? Get me a Uline gift card. Get me a Honestly Speaking gift card. Get me a Michael's gift card. Get me see if that you can get a gift certificate from Jiffy, or how many of you put business related things on your Christmas list? Or was it material things? Most people want material things for Christmas and not business. If it ever change and it ever shift, maybe I would do more holiday sales or Christmas sales to promote to the business person. But if you're in business, you're going to have to buy it no matter what. All right. So we are at an hour. I thank you guys. If you were in the other ones and thought, why was there none in this one? I'm not doing it. But in my groups, oh no, it's over. Sorry, there was a discount code because I was testing some things out. So another reason why you should have your notifications on, I dropped discount codes on both of my live videos this morning. So yeah. Oh, good. See, I started doing that maybe about 4 years ago. Make me see. What did I meet? No. Yeah, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, I started saying like I wanted business stuff, because when I was still doing event stuff, I was telling people like I wanted balloon blowers, or I wanted it was one year I wanted an airbrush. I really thought that I was going to be airbrushing stuff. I wanted power tools like for Christmas and stuff like that, because I wanted them for business. So I think one year I asked even like I want like a jigsaw and stuff like that. So a couple of years ago, I wanted like things like that for Christmas. Like, I don't need all this other stuff. Get me some stuff for business. I put okay. Is Honestly Speaking on there? Because if Honestly Speaking is on there, I'll give you a discount code so your people can come buy your ink and more so your paper. The ink really lasts a really long time. Like, I've realized that about ink, where I don't go through, and I print a lot sometimes, and I'm like, this ink lasts a lot. So I'm never really expecting people to buy a lot of ink as much as like paper. When I just did those rags, I went through 3 packs of paper. I had to do like, it was almost 300 rags for the one order. It was 150. So that is one where, like, okay, paper, if you're in business, you're going to go through a lot of that. But this ink, I've been like, with this same bottle, I filled 3 printers and I'm still like here. And I had to I had to top them off. This one I had to top off 3 times. I didn't have to do the new one. And then the other one I had to top off, I think, once or twice. And I'm like, and this was new when I did it. And I'm like, oh, damn. So ink, people don't go through as much. I did tell all my family that's all I want for Christmas and my birthday. B-Day is December 28th. So hope I get what I asked for. I didn't see any live videos this morning. This is the first one. I've been live in both of my Facebook groups. Actually, 3. I went live in Silaholics Anonymous first. Then I went live in Honestly Speaking. And then Aquisha asked to learn how I did the J in my Jesus is the Reason for the Season design. And I went live in the 30-day group for that. So yeah, this is actually my 4th live today. Yep. And this is why the @ button, it can be beneficial, because and I think I've heard you say you've had your notifications on. Well, I'm not sure if because you're on Facebook. I see your stuff on Facebook all the time. I didn't do any YouTube lives, but I was live on Facebook 3 times today. I want Santa to know I want a new printer. Which printer do you want? I'm actually going to hang out with you guys for a minute. I'm actually about to close this one off because I've been on for about an hour or so. Don't want it to be too long, but I just wanted to kind of have a little discussion about the @ button, the @ everyone feature, because I think I am going to use it. And I thank you, Aquisha, because that's where I'm really, 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 really going to use it at, is in the exclusive group. So I thank you for that, because I just looked at that as a whole. So I truly thank you for that, girl. All right. Yeah. 3 times. I've been live 3 times today. And I'm going to actually, Aquisha, you also, like, you don't understand, you asking that question was, I think, what I needed for clarity. So there's actually something else that I'm very, very grateful for, and I'll probably inbox you about it. But it gave me clarity on something that I've been sitting on and I wanted to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on it. And I was kind of lost in what I wanted to do as far as like classes. And the fact that you saw that design and you asked about that one specifically, it gave me an idea of what I wanted to do. So I thank you so very much, because I have now finalized how I'm going in one of the things, how I'm going to teach it. So I thank you so very much. You don't know how much you helped me with that one simple request. It was like an answer to a prayer. I got the 30-day at yesterday. No, so I didn't do it at everyone in the 30-day training yesterday. So that's the other thing too that I have to try and figure out, because I have multiple Facebook groups. I'm trying to decide what to do with my Facebook groups because I have so many. So yesterday, that was not the 30-day training group. What you got the at is in my public Facebook Silaholics Anonymous group. And that's the thing too. I will see people where I'm not even in a group and they'll be like, oh, I love this group. And I'm like, you're not even in a group. Like, this is just my public, thing. So I'm trying to decide if I should scale back on the number of groups that I actually have. HS Inc. will be on my list this year. Last year my list is how I got my HPN printer and StarCraft Solo. Awesome. Where do I check that I have notifications on? So if you can either do it where it's like for me, myself. So if you go to My page, I think you can hit follow and turn the bell on. Or if you go to a live video, there should be an option. Or whenever you catch me live, I was telling them that if you click on the picture, it'll say follow. You hit that, and then you hit the bell so that you're notified. There is a way to go on there and select see first. So when you click on the bell, there's like a standard one, and there's one that says do not notify. But if you hit the first one that says see first, it should technically notify you whenever I go live or if I make a post. Yeah, I got the public one yesterday. Yeah. So, I mean, quite a few people came on from the @everyone. So I may not do it as much in the public groups, but for the exclusive groups, I am going to utilize that one, especially with what I plan to do now. All right. So thank you guys so very much. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity. Be sure to visit our website, shop.hsink365.com. That's where you're going to find our amazing line of products, the Sublimation paper, Sublimation ink, and heat tape in 6 different sizes: 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, and 6 inch. All right. Until next time, guys. Peace.